Hey Coffee Dude, it's Mumbai Doug, and I just finished getting myself a hot cup of coffee and subscribing to your channel. So, I think I've seen you post comments on other people's videos, which is probably how I came across yours today, and watched a couple of them and decided to subscribe. I wanted to post a response to your video about jobs because my story is very similar. I, similar to you, have been working in my career for 16 years now, all with the same mostly all with the same company. I've been acquired by other companies along the way. Um, and so when you talk about the corporate world, I'm all too familiar with that. And through the course of my 16 years, I've had positions that I loved. I've had positions that at times I hated. I haven't always made great money. I started out slow, I guess I would say. But, right now I'm at a similar place where you are. And the way I would describe it is a feeling of being sort of stuck where I am. Because, like you, I couldn't just run across the street to another company and make what I make with all the benefits that I have and all of that. Because with all the seniority comes additional vacation and other things that you start to take for granted, but you get used to it. Yeah, especially the money. It's hard to think about sacrificing your income for something like, oh, I don't know, happiness. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate my job. But I don't always run into work jumping for joy. And there have been parts of my job that have been amazing. Going to India for 6 months with my job was amazing. And so because I've gotten used to all these things with the vacation and my salary and all of that, the idea of giving it up is a little bit scary. Because I've thought, what if I went to go do something that I was really passionate about doing? And there are things that I'm passionate about doing. I just don't think that I can afford to do those things at this point in my life. So yeah, I think it probably has something to do with burnout and just the feeling of being a little bit trapped. I think it boils down to the difference between doing what you want to do every day for a living versus doing what you have to do every day for a living. But I remember a time when I would go into work or be excited about going into work, and I'm not in one of those times right now. Not to say that I won't be again, because the kind of work that I do everything from business analysis, new business integrations, where we move operations from one location to our location or to our offices in India. And that kind of stuff is great. When I do transition work, I love that. But again, I do business analysis and then I do training coordination. So there are usually pretty large efforts, and that puts a lot of pressure on, but it also gets the adrenaline going, and you get to make a lot of decisions that have long-term impact and a big financial impact, and so I like all that stuff. But in between those big projects, I work on much smaller initiatives. We do everything from new employee training to small project work to mid-sized project work, software training, all kinds of things. I'm not in a position anymore where I can just focus on one thing. I'm kind of pretty well liked where I work, so I manage to stay out of some of the nasty stuff that happens in office politics a lot. And I don't make waves. That's not my personality at work. I am given tasks or initiatives, and I make sure that those tasks and initiatives are implemented on time. And so that's kind of that's how I've built my career, basically, by starting at the bottom and proving myself up. So I'm not in middle management though. I'm not in management at all right now. So that's, that has its benefits. I, Being in management has its benefits, but so does not being in management, I feel like. Um, I get to do some of the managerial type things as far as work assignment, sometimes task assignment. If I'm working on a large initiative, I'll delegate to fellow team members or to other representatives in the company, depending on what their position is. But I don't have any of like the personnel stuff to deal with ever, so that's really good. I get to work independently if that's required. I get to work from home if I need to. Yeah, but like you, I'm just not satisfied with what I do. I don't look forward to going into work right now. I do, and I work damn hard. That doesn't change the way that I work. It changed the way I feel about working. This is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, but if there was anything that I could do, I would like to sell cars, new cars. Preferably like a Lexus dealership or a BMW dealership or something like that. I've been told I have the personality for it. I'm not a high pressure person though, as far as coercion, getting people to buy things. So I don't have that part of the personality, but I'm real easy to get along with. I connect with everybody just about that I meet. So if I could do anything, I would like to be selling cars. I'm afraid I would not be able to make the kind of money that we're used to me making. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe once I get financially secure enough, I'll be able to do that dream job of selling cars. But anyway, thanks for your video. It was food for thought, definitely, for me. And it was good timing for me also because I've been giving a lot of thought to this lately. So, yeah. Alright, thanks for listening.